Welcome to the podcast. Episode 2.
Yes.
The sequel.
The sequel.
The
Electric
sequel.
Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
What else is like the fucking shitty ways they say number 2?
The podcasting.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Returns?
Yeah, the podcast returns. Who knew there was going to be a second episode?
Not me.
I didn't, yeah.
God.
No idea.
Absolutely no clue. Yeah, I thought I'd never see you again.
Yeah. I did get lost on the way home.
You should have called me. I would have walked you home. I'll
Man,
hold your hand.
I don't even know where I live.
I'll just find you at home, like walking to somebody's house, open the door, and it's like, this is yours now.
This is your place now. Have fun. Run wild.
Run wild, break stuff, fuck the dog.
Graffiti the walls. Lick the sandpaper? Why did that come to my mind?
The walls are not made of sandpaper.
I know, I meant to say like wallpaper, but my brain went sandpaper.
Got that woodworking on the mind.
Yeah, my inner lumberjack craftsmanship.
I can see the hair sprouting from your chest now. All 2 of them.
There's at least 3. I'm a man.
Where's the 3rd one?
It's in the back. Like a man.
Do you just carry a mirror so you can check it out whenever?
Yeah, I'm like, yep, still there.
Still there.
Lift the mirror up over my shoulder, like above my head. I'm like, yep, still got it.
How long do you spend shampooing it then?
I get like a special shampoo brush and I just like comb the one hair excessively.
Yeah. Like, it's a beautiful hair.
Oh, it's luscious, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Strangely long for just the singular hair.
But you can put your shirt back on now.
Put your clothes back on, man.
Please.
Please, you're making me uncomfortable.
Like, if you want, we can take it to my bed, but...
Take it to the bedroom.
Let's just leave it for now.
Podcast after hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy podcast.
We'll have it ASMR as well.
Oh yeah.
We'll just set up like a left and right. Wait.
I don't know if that picked up. But
That'd be funny if you did. Set like a fucking ASMR mic and just have it on one side while we're just getting naughty.
Oh god.
You know, hear someone.
How you said while we're just getting naughty? Why did you have to say it like that?
Because I thought that was what was being implied.
God.
I'm sorry.
God. Getting naughty.
It's funny.
It is. God though.
Yeah, my bad.
Foul human.
My fault, crewmate. I didn't mean to.
Honest mistake.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah.
And
What's on the list of things?
yeah, let's talk current events.
Current events. Games
Okay.
we're playing.
That is a current event.
That is a current event. We were playing it just earlier.
Yeah,
Actually, just before recording this.
Yeah, we're playing Lost Judgment and like, oh, it's a good one.
It's fun. I
Okay.
really like the combat.
Yeah, it came out on like 21st September for most people, physically on the 24th. So it's not even 2 weeks old at this point of recording.
Yeah, and you've already like blasted way through like most of the game.
Yeah, I'm at like 93% complete. I don't have a lot left. It's mainly just like stories that...
Mm.
But it's up there, man. It's probably the best game RGG Studios have made.
I mean, yeah, the game feels really polished. And
Yeah.
well made.
It's like consistently smooth. Like, that performance is astounding to me.
Mm.
Because I thought it's like, oh no, this isn't going to run well. Like,
Especially since, yeah, it's supposed to be like a next-gen sort of release.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was being advertised as this next-gen game. Like, the massive scope and the scale of it made me think, it's not going to run well, it's going to run like shit.
But no.
I was pleasantly surprised. Like,
Yeah, it's really good.
that's what made the game for me. It was make or break with that, because I was going in completely hyped.
Oh yeah, no, you were like Soy Jack, like open mouth smile, pointing like, oh my god, look at this.
Oh my god, Lost Judgment is just yugging me with the goats he's spread.
Oh, it's an unfortunate cover.
I wish I could get the steelbook, because the steelbook looks so much better, but the thing is, that's
Anything
like
looks better than that. It's bad. That's the worst part of the game.
Yeah. The worst part of the game is just the cover, so like, You know, just throw away your case and you're fine.
Yeah, who needs that? You know, like the big like CD books like every family used to have, which is like burnt CDs or some shit.
Yeah, or your loose CDs go in them.
Yeah, just get one of those.
Just have less judgment in them.
I mean, we
And-
still have ours, like at home. It's a shit ton of them.
Yeah, we have a couple, but
So many just pirated music.
honestly,
Well, pirated. We didn't pirate the music. That was a joke. It was just burnt CDs from like music we've bought.
yeah. I mean, you should have pirated the music as well.
Yeah, sail the high seas.
Exactly.
Stop pirating.
Stop pirating. Like, you know, ethically, it's fine to pirate Adobe products.
Yeah, well, considering it costs you money to cancel your subscription.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, apparently some people are like, man, it's not worth like the $60 to cancel your subscription.
But it's
Like,
like
it's-
$400 a year.
Exactly. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah. Like, just find a free alternative, or better yet, pirate it.
Sail the high seas.
I mean, that's just a good term for saying you're going to pirate something.
Yeah. I saw a thing online. It's like, what's your favorite thing about the Adobe products? And people are like pirating it or the $60 cancellation fee.
You know, stuff that you don't want to hear about your product.
It's just like the Discord thing. It's like, what's your favorite breakfast? And then someone's just like, I like to harass kids on your app.
I groom children on your app. I have a group chat full of 13-year-olds that I groom.
God.
They are all my kittens.
Discord, Twitter, they all suck.
Social
Social media, yeah.
God.
But like, it's necessary though. Like, you kind of gotta have it to like stay in the loop with things now.
Yeah, otherwise you're just kind of left out to dry.
And
But
that's like how you get your entertainment now as well.
unfortunately, I mean,
Mainly just Twitter. Twitter sucks, man.
God, I'd say it's like, hey, it's fine if you like.
If you follow only a couple people that don't get in drama,
Yeah, like I don't even follow 30 people on Twitter.
I follow a couple.
Yeah, I've shown you my feed. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, but then like I'll get like someone like retweets the entire thing about like Bashaverse passing away, and then it's just a cesspool of retweets and like replies to that.
Oh
Just
God.
about anti-vax and stuff like that, and fear mongering by the government.
The worst thing I see on my Twitter timeline is when like people go, "Oh, video games should have an easy mode, or they should just like let you skip contents." Like I saw a thread with this one saying, "Hey, you should be able to skip bosses in games because you know it's not easy for everyone."
Okay, here's my stance on the easy mode, hard mode thing. If the developer makes the game with an easy mode in mind, that's fine. Let the games be made how they should be intended to play. Not every game should have an easy mode.
Exactly.
Not
They're
every
made
game
for the
should-
developers, not for the consumers.
Because, what's his name? The director of like the Nier games.
Yoko Taro.
His actual vision of his games are insanely difficult. His vision for you to play the games are to be like on the hardest difficulty and stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta work for that story.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, the hidden bosses and stuff like that are pretty hard.
Yeah, but imagine if you did Nier Automata on the hardest difficulty.
Well,
and
Autonoma on the hardest difficulty is being one shot no matter what.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
And-
you get one shot
Just always.
always,
Always and forever.
no matter the damage, you die instantly.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's the hardest difficulty. Fuck that.
Yeah, no.
I looked at it because I'm like, oh yeah, the game's not too hard. Let me pump up the difficulty to hard. Died in one shot to a boss. Oh my god.
Like, skill
Guitarist
expression.
vision.
I'm fine with, like, higher difficulties being, like, skill expressions, like DMC. You got, like, Hell and Hell, or where Heaven
Yeah.
or Hell, like, you die in one shot, but everything else dies in one
Yeah.
shot. And then you got Hell and Hell, where you die in one shot, and everything does not die in one shot.
Because the thing is it's if you want a game with an easy mode, play the games that have the easy modes and stuff like that let you skip segments or just make the game easier.
Yeah.
Those games are made for you. Where the games that are brutally difficult and don't have or just not even have a difficulty option or something like that, like, those are made for the people that want that.
I
'Cause,
think with the in-between, you should be able to just change your difficulty on the fly.
Yeah,
But
yeah, like
skipping's bad.
yeah, you miss out on content or story and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like somebody was arguing like, bosses are like meant to be a combination of your skill. They're testing the abilities and features that you learn throughout the game, because bosses are a skill test.
Yeah, so if you skip that boss, and then when you get to the next boss, you're not even going to be equipped for the next one.
You're going to be less prepared for like the harder challenges. But the thing is, you're not even showing that you have a mastery of the systems that got you to that point.
Yeah. Well, because, there's the people that will brag years and years on from, like, doing, like, the really hard thing in Monster Hunter or, like, Diablo 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And, like, the thing is, if you ask them, they'll be like, they would have lowered the difficulty if they had the option. A lot of the time is, like, because those games don't have the difficulty options.
You just gotta learn.
People would cave and stuff like that, but since they don't, they now have these, like, sort of bragging rights of being like, yeah, I did the really hard thing in the game. I feel accomplished for overcoming a challenge. Doesn't mean games shouldn't have difficulty options or a slider in that. Because it really comes down to, like, sometimes games don't work with a slider.
No, sometimes they don't.
Like,
sometimes games need a slider, sometimes, look, I'd say most times they really don't.
Yeah, just don't make it unfair. Make it challenging, but, like, you can do it.
Yeah. Problem is also when you can choose the way you go in some games.
There's the variety of player options and stuff like that.
Yeah, and, like, what do you, like, tackle the content? I'd say that's also a problem with, how you're going to balance it.
Yeah.
Because it's either you make it scale with the order that you do it. So if you've beaten none of them, they're all at, like, this base level, and then you beat one and the rest will go up, and so on.
Yeah.
Which I think... No, I was thinking that was an idea somebody had for a Pokemon fan game, not actually in a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Because, like, somebody wanted, like, open world Pokemon, do the gyms in whatever order.
Well, I saw a thing online, and it's just like red flags on the people that hate the new Pokemon games. It's like, we get it, you're on the Pokemon hate train, they're not that bad. Yeah, they are.
They suck.
It's because they're outdated. I don't like the random encounter thing anymore. Like, sure, that was the thing back then, but now it's like, it feels like it's just in the way.
Thing is, with current gen Pokemon, you can avoid random encounters.
Yeah,
it's
but then
trainer battles that you can't avoid.
Yeah, but then you feel under-equipped.
Yeah.
Which, like, I get the shit, like, that's just how Pokemon is. But it's also just, the gameplay isn't just the same. Like, playing Shield just wasn't that fun.
It's always just, like, weakness matchups, spamming elements.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just not the sort of game for me anymore. That's the main reason why. Well, that's my argument on why I don't like it, is because it's just not for me.
Yeah, finish Yakuza 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Finish Red Dead 2, actually.
Yeah, I'm getting really close to finishing that.
You are. Well, you still got the epilogue after part 6.
Isn't there, like, 2 epilogues?
2 parts to the 1 epilogue.
Yeah. Which would be playing as Mr. Marston.
Mr. Marston.
Marston.
Johnny boy.
He is currently in jail.
Yes.
Because I stopped playing the second after I moved into the cave camp.
Yeah.
And that's it. I saved and hopped off there.
Chapter 6, it will feel very linear. Like...
Oh, yeah, well, it's already, like, you feel it closing in and stuff like that.
But yeah, but, like, there's a few bits in Chapter 6 where it's, like, mission after mission after mission. Like,
yeah, it was like that at the end of Chapter 5.
Yeah. But
where it was just constant, just doing shit.
I think it feels a lot more restrictive in Chapter 6 because you have that whole map technically available. But, you're really stuck towards that far east. And
yeah, now I'm, like, up in the top right corner and stuff like that.
And the
which is, I'm pretty sure that's the spot where you get the white horse. I saw it earlier.
Really?
That's the mountain bit where you find it.
I was going to say, like, you find the white horse, I think it's the Arabian, just in the top left of the mountains that, like, where you start.
I saw one up in the other side. Like, it was still in the mountains, but it was on the other side of the map.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think they're just rare. That's the thing.
Yeah, okay. I just know they definitely spawn in that place, so...
Yeah, because I saw one, but I was in the middle of a mission, so I wasn't able to stop and get it. I'm like, I'm going to have to find it again.
Sad.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna try and probably find it.
What are your thoughts, like, overall for the game, like, so far?
So far, I like how it feels like you are pushing forward and controlling a lot of the game while it's still being so cinematic. Because a lot of the games, it's either you're in the gameplay or you're sitting back and watching it happen, while like they're doing like a big camera panning, like cinematic event. But they put you in the event, like they really put you in the middle of it. You are playing through every moment of the game.
It's like Telltale, but good.
Yeah.
Like that.
There's actual gameplay.
Yeah, there's actual gameplay, but like the way you're saying it tells the story is like what Telltale wanted to do.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's the Telltale genre, though, is the whole entire...
Hack frauds.
Yeah.
I don't like Telltale.
Me neither. It's not my sort of thing.
I mean, people say like Batman, Walking Dead, and like Borderlands are good ones, but...
I liked the, Wolf Among Us.
Oh, also that. Nah.
I liked that one. That's about it. Like, I mean, I was never a fan of, like, the Walking Dead show.
Yeah, fair. I'm not a big
So
fan of the
I
IP.
couldn't, like... I could understand why liking the game was a thing, but just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I don't know, funny thing with Telltale is it's just always free, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, they let you have the first episode free and then you have to pay for all the other bits.
I got a bunch of them just free with PlayStation Plus.
Oh, I didn't have PlayStation Plus then. I was on my Stone console.
Yeah.
Back in the Stone Age on the PS3.
The Playstone.
The PlayStone 3.
Goddamn Stone of console. Still a good console. Still love it. Got many good... I need to go back to it and...
Yeah, no,
I got a heap of games on PS3.
There's a bunch of great stuff on the PS3 in that. PS3 can be emulated now.
Yeah, no, RPC is free.
Yeah, 360 can be emulated.
Xbox emulation is really iffy though.
Very bumpy. Well, I'm pretty sure original Xbox emulation's a bit better. Haven't delved into it or researched any of it.
The way I know it is that you're better off emulating Sony rather than Xbox. Because, Xbox emulators are really funky. Like, there's one Xbox emulator, you have to set up your whole UI for it, like, just yourself.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's a pain to go through if you really like those Xbox exclusives, I guess.
I mean, there's a couple, like, Xbox original exclusives that I like, but, I mean... Yeah.
They get ported, they get You can play them with backwards compatibility, most of them.
Yeah. Well, one of them... Because one of them I don't own anymore. I don't know where it went, but I really liked it. It was a RPG one, where, like, you had a team and stuff like that. Like, I don't remember what it's called or anything. Like, it was from, like, my early childhood. But I remember really liking it.
If you didn't say with the team, I was going to just, like, start shitting on you and joking about, dude, that's Fable. You're talking about Fable.
Fable 1 is not that great. Like, it's good, but, like, after playing, like, playing Fable 2, it feels very outdated. And that, like, it was just... The game took itself so seriously, and, like, it was so clunky and stuff like that. Where Fable 2, like, they really found their footing in number 2. They expanded on all the things with all the different...
It's a shame 2 and 3 aren't on, like, Steam or anything to play.
Right.
Because, like, I've got
number
Fable 1
is,
on Steam.
I'm gonna say number 2 is probably one of the best Xbox exclusive games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it's got really good humor. The gameplay is pretty fun still. Like, the combat still holds up.
It's just quintessential Fable.
It's just the peak of the Fable series. Number 3, I remember being like, oh, number 3 is not that good, but then, like, replaying number 3. Number 3's probably got the best humor in the whole series. It's really funny.
Yes. The first I ever heard of Fable, like, on the internet, was just Angry Joe shitting on it.
Like on Fable 1?
Fable 3.
Yeah, no, I can see it. I hate the last quarter of Fable 3. I'm not a big fan of the progression. The characters are meh. But, like, where Fable 3 shines is in the side quests.
And its writing of side content.
That's really it.
Yeah, fair. But,
like, I'm not a fan of magic. I'm not a fan of weapons and stuff like that in Fable 3. It's really just, if you really like the Fable writing, that's all you really got to go on with Fable 3.
But, yeah, back to the original point. Like, Xbox emulation, stinky, bad, hard
Yeah.
to do. PlayStation emulation, much better. Although it's very
It can be
CPU focused. Like, you need a good like
a
CPU
good
for
computer
it.
and that,
Yeah, but
which I don't have.
not yet.
Not yet, anyways. Yeah, hopefully soon.
But like, you could probably, when you get the one that you're looking at, you could probably run some low end PS3 stuff. I can probably do mid end PS3
Yeah.
emulation on this.
Well, the one I've heard, they said that like, oh, you can run like PUBG and stuff like that out of like a solid 30 frames with no lag and stuff like that.
Oh god, and PUBG is so unoptimized.
Yeah. So the one I'm looking at is like, yeah, no, it can run like games pretty well. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, because I'm not going to be getting super massive like AAA
Yeah, no,
games on it. If
like,
anything,
that's what we got our consoles for.
Yeah. And so then they will be more optimized than that for it.
Yeah, our laptops are just going to be like emulation and indie.
Yeah, mainly. I just really want to play a bunch of indie games.
Probably for like PS3 emulation if you ever look into it.
Mm.
God of War games, Metal Gear Solid,
Yeah,
Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
what was that? I remember there being one Spider-Man game that everyone was hyped about, but then it got cancelled on the PS3. I think it was like Shattered Dimensions 2 or something like that.
That would be cool.
Yeah. It was like a cancelled sequel.
Oh, that's sad. Ratchet and Clank emulation on PS3 is coming along.
Oh, yeah.
You can play the whole original series, like PS2 games, through PS3 emulation pretty well.
Oh, nice.
And the future games are coming along. They're still a bit unoptimized and not the best, but
Yeah.
they're getting there.
So at this point in time, I've only been really emulating games that I've owned in the past.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel guilty, really, over, like, emulating, like, Nintendo 64 games I had when I was a kid.
I've been emulating PS1 games. And
Mm.
it's like, I've never owned a PS1, I'll never own a PS1, I'll never get those
I
games.
I would be able to emulate, like, a couple PS2 games for that period of when we did have a PS2.
Emulate Madagascar for the PS2.
Crazy Frog Racing.
No, Crazy Frog Racing 2. Come on, you gotta play the
Oh,
big one.
yeah, the sequel's always better.
Exactly, it has Axel F. popcorn in it.
Hell yeah. No other popcorn.
Bro, who doesn't?
Hell yeah.
But no, do you know Switch emulation is a thing?
Yeah, that happened really fast.
It did, and like,
people are able to get like 8K ray tracing Breath of the Wild.
people were able to play No More Heroes free on launch, emulated.
Yeah, the shit's fucking
Insane.
It's because Nintendo shit's so easy to like jailbreak and hack and that though.
Yeah,
They're an ideas company, not a actual doing the product super correct company.
I mean, it's whatever, I guess. But
It doesn't bother me.
no, it doesn't bother me. But like, it's really cool to see that the emulation's there, and then like you got Dolphin for your GameCube and Wii at the same time, which is really cool.
So I'm probably gonna get that to get to experience Twilight Princess or something like that, or Wind Waker.
Ooh. Yeah, you could play both.
People are really hoping that one of those two games were gonna come to the Switch, but no. You gotta get the premium subscription for like 4 Nintendo Switch 64 games.
I've got Ocarina of Time 3D on my 3DS.
Yeah, so there's Ocarina of Time on the Switch. There's gonna be Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64 for some reason.
Why they just did the Super Mario 3D All Stars?
I guess it's because that was a limited time thing. I love that people are like, come on, bring those games to the Switch, and then when they did, no one cared.
I mean, I got
no one
it.
gave a shit. I mean, I got it.
I should have waited because they're still on store shelves and they're really cheap now. But you know,
I pre-ordered it.
yeah,
as well.
we bought into the
We
idea
were
of it being limited.
Played like a fiddle by Mastermind Nintendo.
God damn it!
And the one, like, and because I was mainly just excited for 64. And the thing is, 64 is the one I'm enjoying the least. It just doesn't feel right to play.
Yeah, you're a big Galaxy fan now.
Galaxy, yeah. No, Galaxy feels really good to play on it.
I just kind of dropped it and haven't touched my Switch all that much unless I'm playing No More Heroes.
I haven't touched it lately. I think I need to get something new on it to really get me interested.
You got Skyward Sword, you gotta finish that.
I think my game's glitched.
Really?
Yeah, I've got to find something in like some desert ocean thing, but it's invisible. And I've got to shoot it, but I can't fucking shoot it because it's invisible. Like, it's there, I've run into it, but it's constantly like moving.
Huh. Maybe use your friend YouTube to see if like that's
Yeah, I think
game
I've got to
design.
look it up.
Might have to.
Because if I have to restart the game, I'm going to be so upset. Because I've got like over 24 hours on that save.
That's a few.
Yeah, like I've played the game a lot. I mean, I found a money cheese with the bamboo mini game.
God, you gotta love it when you find a cheese or an exploit in your games.
Yeah. I'm normally like trying to find the cheeses in that myself.
Yeah.
Because then I feel accomplished. Like, oh, I know how to break the game myself without going on YouTube. And then when I figured out the exploit, I'm like, actually, let me look up. And like Skyward Sword money exploit, like, they're doing the same thing as me with the fucking thing, which I think last time I played the game, which was probably like would have been last month.
Yeah, at least a month ago.
I got like the bigger, even more wallet. Yeah.
Fat stacks.
You know, I'm making fat stacks.
Oh hell yeah. What's next? Do we move on?
Yeah, I guess we move on. Kind of went on with our own thing.
Fucking many tangents there.
Oh well.
Mini review. Oh yeah, mini review of like something that we beat recently.
What's something I beat recently?
Your wife.
I don't have a wife anymore. She left.
After
I
you
kept
beat
beating
her.
her. I guess God of War.
Oh yeah, you beat it.
That was the last game I beat. Was God of War.
2018.
Yeah, really good.
I mean,
Really
good game. You excited for Ragnarok now?
Yeah. Apparently it's been delayed.
Yeah, it was delayed because the actor for Kratos had like injuries and.
I mean, okay, that's fair. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
upset about that. That's a fair reason.
Also, Ragnarok looks like it's going to be 2 games mixed into one, which has me really, really worried. Like, I shouldn't be worried, but
I feel like they're gonna know what they're doing.
Like
the trailer hasn't really showed much. That's the thing.
what do you mean didn't show much? It showed so much, in my opinion. Like, it didn't show a lot of gameplay, but like the story threads, like they go find Tyr.
True.
They showed off Thor. They showed off like this new character is supposed to be
Well, Thor wasn't in the trailer, was he?
I thought he was.
I know that was the concept art.
Yeah, I thought they showed Thor off in the trailer.
I don't remember. In all honesty, I do not remember the trailer at all. I remember seeing Atreus older, which was weird. It was weird seeing him bigger and not sound like a fucking little brat.
Yeah.
That was my least favorite part of the game, was when he was like, oh my god, I can do whatever I want. Like, I wanted to fucking pummel that kid.
You should have.
Just wanted to pin him down and fucking, give him one.
Kratos needed to give him a good slap.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kratos handled it, like, obviously, like, as a parent, where he did the whole entire, like, you need to cut it out.
Yeah, but the thing is, Atreus actually listens, so it's unrealistic.
I know. It would have been more realistic if Kratos hit him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Smack on the arse.
Yeah, he's like, listen to me, boy. Now, listen to your father. I brought you into this world. I can take you right out.
Atreus walks off. Kratos throws the axe at him, pinning him to the ground.
Splits his head in half.
And then he walks up again. What did I say?
Boy, listen to me. I am your parent.
Child abuse.
Funny.
Oh, very funny.
Yeah.
Big advocate for child abuse.
I can take it or leave it.
As in, take it as you were abused as a child?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same.
No, I liked the boss fights in God of War. The story was really good. The story was pretty short.
All things considered, yeah, it does ask you to do a lot of the side content to
Yeah,
add its length.
it's a lot of moments of like, but should we go explore? So a lot of the time was like, yeah, exploring, getting resources and that to upgrade.
But the exploration's really nice, so...
I think it's done well, which I love, because the last episode we recorded, I was sort of shit talking God of War, but now that like I've replayed it and gave it a proper go, I'm like, I mean it's definitely done the transition to like the mainstream genre.
Yeah. Although
But I think it did it quite well.
I still prefer my PS2, PS3 God of Wars.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed when you actually end up getting the Chaos Blades.
Blades of Chaos.
Blades of Chaos. They were kind of disappointing, in all honesty, in the game.
Like, just the value of them?
Yeah, just like the damage and like
Yeah, well,
stuff like that. Because like I still just ended up finding myself using the axe more than anything.
yeah, the axe was fast enough to...
And so the axe was fast enough; it did more damage.
Because you're trading, like, damage for speed is the thing.
Yeah.
The runic attacks are really good with the blades, though.
I never really took advantage of the runic attacks. I never felt like I needed to. I did one, like I used the ones that were like, oh, you take less damage for in this circle and stuff like that.
I mean, I just used them against the Valkyries.
Even then, not really. I think I used like the massive slam ones with the axe.
Yeah, that I told you about. Like, I mean, fair enough that you didn't use them, but like, I definitely think that's like the best place to use them.
Yeah.
Because the game's progression is like, if you actually do stuff, you get stronger than the main game.
No, I think God of War as a game as itself, like, it was very creative and it felt like a very just personal story, even though apparently the team had like over 200 people.
But, you know, it felt like everybody just really...
Like, you could tell they really put their soul into the game.
I remember, like, hearing people say when it came out, like, they're picking up the slack of Naughty Dog now with, like, this style of storytelling and...
Basically. I mean, it was done so well. It was a very cinematic experience, which I do like cinematic experiences in games, just...
It's gotta be done right.
Just let me play the game at the same time, though.
Yeah.
Like, there's gotta be game. I am playing a video game. I don't want to have just an interactive film.
No. Hell, I don't even want an interactive film when I go watch a film.
Exactly.
I'm
want a 2-hour-long Kingdom Hearts movie.
I hated that. 358. It was so boring, and it's like...
You had to, like, actually pay attention as well. Because it had, like, the text boxes in that, didn't it?
Yeah, every so often text boxes would pop up, and I'd have to skip through it, and it's like... I'm just doing this so I can unlock cards and, like, chain of memories.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
No.
No.
I stopped my playthrough of Chain of Memories a while ago. I'm gonna go back to it, but it's like...
God.
I don't like the card gameplay.
No, I've heard that's, like, not really a favourite thing like by anyone.
No, because it's... The thing is, if you don't understand it, it's really hard and really bad. If you do understand it, it's way too easy and you can cheese the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But I guess I should do my mini review.
Yeah, go for it.
Which is probably the latest game I beat was Yakuza Ishin.
Oh boy. Hey, and that's the next category, shit on Ishin.
I can do both at once.
Hell yeah.
Because guess what? I don't like the game. Everybody's like, localize it, Sega. We want it. It's a good game. Funny naked Ryoma.
Get rid of the game entirely.
Yeah, just strike it off shelves. Destroy
Ban it in every... Yeah, do what they did to the E.T. game.
Exactly.
Bury it in the desert.
And then burn it.
Nuke the desert.
We will nuke town, but it's filled with Ishin.
Ishin Nuke Town.
Like, my problem is it's just so mid-tier overall. Like, you know, there's like bad, there's good, and then there's just offensively average.
Yeah.
That's like the line Ishin draws for me.
Yeah, it's drawing like... It's painfully average, but also sort of bad.
Yeah, because everything about it is mostly painfully average, but then it's bad because of how much and how long they want you to do it for.
Yeah, the 100%.
It's a grind.
Yeah. It's soul-crushing.
That is the way I described it.
Because it was just doing so much of the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, I don't think I had you over to see any of the grind.
You showed me some gameplay and stuff like that, and you showed me the hidden boss.
Yeah, I showed you Amon. And, like, that was horrible. I spent 3 days on that. Because, like, I was just...
And then you just ended up cheesing him anyways.
Yeah, because I tried, like, so many different strategies to actually get, like, a read on it. And then... Because I didn't want to grind my defense up or anything. But it would have been quicker in the long run just to get that defense high. Like, I had 80 defense...
You were just ignorant to it.
Yeah. I just wanted to ignore it. But I had to acknowledge it. And then it's like, I just chase it with Tiger Drops and healing items. And
yeah, and the thing where when he hits you, he takes the damage as well.
Yeah, that's actually really useful though. But
it was some pretty sizable damage.
It was. Especially considering how much damage he does to me. Like
You just were constantly pausing the game to heal.
Yep. I was eating out that healing, but like, you know, the fact that you gotta like grind all your styles to level 25, go grind to level 99. You have to craft every single item in the game, which required hours and hours of grind. I spent like 5 days grinding for materials, and when I was done, I'm like, I don't even have enough. I just can't hold anymore. So it's like I had to eventually get to a point where I felt like, okay, I can make everything I want now. And then there's these symbols on all this equipment that you gotta like meld onto other stuff, and
Yeah.
you gotta do all the mini games. Sub-stories were fine, but they're a bit boring. There's this whole Varia list of just mundane stuff that you gotta do. Like, oh, eat at restaurants 400 times, chop 1,000 logs, deliver 50 parcels to random locations. Pet your cats 100 times. Pet your dogs 100 times. Go cooking 200 times.
Yeah. I think it's like, hey, if you want to 100% the game, fuck you. You have to really dedicate to it.
Yep.
It's not just something you could just do while playing sort of casually.
Yeah, no, it's not even like the content's that good and I want to go do it, like in Judgment or Lost Judgment or 5. It's just so offensively boring.
Yeah.
And then the story is like so all over the place. It starts off with this decent hook of like going to find your adopted father's killer, and then you join this organization hoping to find that killer, but then like 2/3 of the game you get wrapped up in their politics and helping them out, because you know they're just losing members left and right and they're in a tough time, and then like you end up raiding Edo Castle to go to like the Emperor of Japan and tell him to stop a war between these two factions. And then like you stop that war, but now Japan's being invaded by the British.
Yeah.
And like you have to go kill your adopted brother and stop the British, Japan joining the British as part of their fucking...
Oh yeah.
It's so dumb. It's all over the place. And like you find out who killed your father and he's killed off screen, and then they just tell you.
Okay, that's lame.
Very lame.
That is mega lame.
You don't even get a proper fight with the guy.
Giga lame.
And like, also just the balancing of the game. If you take any effort to level up, get some decent gear, you're just too strong.
I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, fair enough.
What is there to say about that?
I'm just ranting at this point. Like, there's so much I could say. Part of me just wants to go into the game and make a video that just says everything I dislike about the game and like why I don't think it's that great. Because I just see people online being like, "Oh, localize it, it's so good."
Have they played it though?
No, they haven't.
Yeah.
And like that's one of the jokes. It's like, "Hi, I'm Mission's biggest fan. I haven't played the game yet."
That's great.
You know, it's got funny Majima singing. It's got funny karaoke, funny naked.
But it's not Majima in that though. It's someone else that just look like him.
His name is Gorohashi Majima or something like that in the game.
Lame.
It's basically Majima.
Yeah. On the topic of bad things, Ryan Reynolds' movie, Free Guy.
Yeah, you watched that.
But if you look it up online, it's all just good reviews. I mean, some of them are definitely written by children. Like because I went on IMDb and like there's one of them where a guy's just like, yeah, no, like the plot holes were terrible, like some of the content was just cringy and felt forced and that, and then it's just like a 5-star review like, funniest movie ever, I loved it so much, I love Ryan Reynolds, like, and it's written in like broken English.
Let's see,
like it's rated so well.
7.3 stars, 1.2 thousand user reviews.
Yeah, like it is the highest rated bad movie. Like, it's not good.
What do you mean? I think Boss Baby's rated higher.
Because that's a good movie.
What about Boss Baby? Have you seen the scene from, like, Boss Baby 2 where it's, like, Jeff Goldblum really uninterested as he's dying? I'm gonna have to, like, look it up to show you later.
But yeah, like, it was so long. It felt like it was like 4 hours long, and it wasn't even 2. It was like a couple minutes off of 2 hours long.
Oh my god, these reviews are from like August. Yeah, how has this movie been out?
I think it's been in cinemas for a while, but it's been put on Disney Plus recently.
Okay.
It's not good. It's not a good movie. Like, we were halfway through the movie, and I'm like, oh yeah, this feels like we're approaching like the ending segments of the movie, and we're gonna wrap it up and have like a cool ending and that. No. We're only like an hour in. We still had a full fucking hour.
8 out of 10 stars. Fun movie full of references. It's a good fun movie. Humor is good. Lots of references to other movies and games. Plot-wise, nothing special, but it's not why you watch this movie. Good fun. Like it. Thanks, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it a 5-star.
8 stars.
8. Yeah, that doesn't make it like an 8-star out of 10.
No, like, reference humor is not good humor.
That's just Family Guy.
Hey, Lois.
Hey, Lois, this reminds me of the time where Mike Tyson raped me. And then he goes and he's like, hey, Mike Tyson. And he's like, squeal like a pig, boy!
Mike Tyson comes up, squeal my hog.
Squeeze my hog! Yeah, like, it's... There's like multiple times where they do a Fortnite dance. Like, they do the
Flossing?
They fucking floss. There's the hype thing, whatever it's called. They do like the worm thing.
Oh, here's a 10-star review. Ryan Reynolds at his best. I haven't even read it yet. This movie was super fun. But that was what I expected. Ryan Reynolds is truly marvelous. Hilarious, looks kind-hearted, and is a comedic genius.
Oh, God.
The part that I didn't expect was that the movie had me emotional several times.
That was... Just because it was a really shitty love interest, like, thing.
The connection between Ryan's character and his best friend, as well as his love interest.
They have to be doing this ironically.
It's
like,
truly touching.
Because, like, Ryan Reynolds is, like, the best man alive meme. Like...
There's a chemistry between a cross that flows from the screen and straight into your slightly teary eyes. Definitely my favourite movie far this year.
Far this year? Like, come on, there's gotta be, like, ironic reviews and stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Like, even, like, the critic reviews are like, yeah, no, it's a good movie. Like,
yeah, they got paid off.
No, like, it's... You didn't need Jacksepticeye, Pokemon, or Ninja in it. Like, it's always so cringy to put, like, those sorts of things
Oh,
in
here's another 10 out of 10. I enjoyed every minute of it. I don't normally write reviews, but wow, this was such a good film. I laughed so much and cried. It was so nice seeing a movie at the theatre again. Be prepared for some Disney/MCU references. You will appreciate that.
Yeah, there's, near the end, he's like, quick, activate S.H.I.E.L.D., and it's Captain America's S.H.I.E.L.D., and they start playing the Avengers theme.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then it cuts to fucking the guy who plays Captain America.
Chris Evans?
Yeah, Chris Evans being like, what the fuck, looking on his phone. Like, come on. And then he, like, pulls out, like, a fucking Fortnite skin weapon and hits a guy. And then uses a fucking gravity gun from Half-Life and then swaps to a portal gun.
Oh my god.
Like...
2 Valve references in a row, my god.
I know, but they had to reskin it because they probably didn't get permission to use it.
Here's something on the opposite end of the spectrum, a 1-star review. Just a bunch of politically correct propaganda.
What? No, what? Both sides of the spectrum suck!
Okay, let me just read this. Just a bunch of politically correct propaganda. Worst movie I ever seen. I've never walked out of a movie before. This was the first one.
I mean...
20 minutes in, then I had enough. Can't believe Ryan Reynolds signed up for this. If you think James Bond or Indiana Jones should be a black lesbian woman in a wheelchair, then you'll probably love this one.
What? No, those are the dudes that just get upset about, like, remakes and recasting.
All-female Ghostbusters, not in my life.
I'm an adult virgin.
I mean, it's just such a dumb, spiteful review. Wasn't, like, Free Guy Ryan Reynolds' movie, like, he was the one... Why'd you sign up for this? He made it.
It was, like, it's a funny movie. Like, don't get me wrong, it's funny and entertaining. But, like, there's some really jarring cons to this movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's very jarring. I'm like, it has its ups. It's got, like I said, it's got good humor. Some of the references are quite well done. I liked the streamer segment where he starts streaming when he runs into Blue Shirt Guy.
Speaking of, like, jarring, this cutting Souls-like is a good genre.
Yes. Mostly. No, not mostly. Most Souls-likes suck.
It's trying to be in the same vein as Metroidvanias, but Metroidvanias are good.
No, there's a lot of bad Metroidvanias.
I like most Metroidvanias I've seen.
Yeah, it's because you've only played, like, the popular ones.
Exactly.
Like Hollow Knight and stuff like that. Which Hollow Knight has become, like, the new standard.
As it should be.
On Metroidvanias. Like, every Metroidvania game that's come out just gets compared to
Hollow
Hollow
Knight.
Knight. It's like, it's a Hollow Knight clone. I was like, no!
I mean, like, I've played a few Metroid games. I played Symphony of Night. And I've played
Yeah, it's
Hollow
like
Knight.
a copy of Hollow Knight, isn't it?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
can't believe they would, like, steal the idea.
Honestly, I'm so surprised that they put, like, Hollow Knight on Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Right. Disgusting.
They could have gone away with just porting it, but no, they had to do a cheap remake Nintendo.
Yeah, cheap knockoff of Hollow Knight.
God, Nintendo at it again. You know, they shut down fan projects, but when they want to do their
but
own...
when they want to do that thing, they got us fucking steal.
Ooh, I hate Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo,
I hate it!
I'm rolling up my sleeves, I'm taking off my pants, and I'm shitting. I'm shitting hard.
Are you taking off your underwear as well?
I just, like, pull it to the side.
Oh,
Yeah, like, down the leg.
oh, okay.
Lift the leg out, like...
Do you get the hose and then wash it off?
Yeah, but then, like, it sort of gets uncomfortable because, like, you got wet underwear and dry pants.
Well, then you just take your underwear off and put your pants back on.
Yeah, I take it off, and I'm like, I should be going to throw it at the wall and sticks.
But... I think we should get back to Souls likes. Tangents are dumb.
Yeah.
The only one I've really liked has been, Nier.
Neo, Soul Sanctuary,
Oh, yeah, Sun Sanctuary's fun. Forgot about that.
Mortal Shell is a very good one. That's, like, the most, like, you know it's a, like, just taken shit from Dark Souls, but they, you know, they did it well.
Exactly, if you can do it well, who cares?
It's the most Souls like there. Like, they legit just have animations from Dark Souls 3 in that game.
It's a good game.
But it's still good,
People
yeah.
should play Mortal Shell if you're into Souls games.
Yeah,
But the thing is, like, I know so many people online now that just aren't into them because it's just hard to get in Souls games.
which I can get. I understand it. Especially, like, Souls-likes have really just...
They kind of bloat the genre.
Yeah. Because you're like, oh, I want to get into a Souls-like, but, like, maybe not Dark Souls necessarily. Or Bloodborne or something.
Yeah,
or
because it's
Sekiro.
like, it might be too intense for me. Or...
And so they go to the... Too many of them are fucking porn games.
Really? You want to give me some next?
I accidentally played one once.
Really?
Yeah, because I was on an old laptop. I'm like, oh, it's RPG Maker, sort of Souls-like. It looks interesting. Thing is, gameplay-wise and, like, story-wise, it wasn't bad. But it was also a porn game. It was like an RPG Maker porn game.
Just gotta...
I played, like, 12 hours.
Did you see all the porn?
No. The game was actually really hard. I didn't actually play 12 hours. I played probably like 2 hours, and I'm like, okay, the porn is getting too much. It gave you the option of, like, there's like...
Safe for work mode?
No. I guess I can't really talk about that on the podcast. That's a bit extreme.
Yeah, probably don't talk about it then.
Yeah, no, okay, never mind. It's
If
a porn game, and
Yeah.
you can talk to, like, normal NPCs that aren't enemies, like in the other game, but it gives you the option to attack them, but an extra option on top of that to do something against their will.
Oh, no! Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're going to recommend somebody plays a Souls game, is it going to be that game first?
No. God, no. It's like I said, it's a turn-based fighting game. Everything's based on percentages and stuff like that. One of the 2 hours was me trying to get through the tutorial area because, like, I just kept getting one shot from the boss. Because, like, it's turn-based fighting and percentages on, like, critical hits and stuff like that. Like, there's a bit of strategy involved with, like, lining, like,
Yeah, you
queuing
wouldn't really
up
call it
attacks.
Souls like. It's just a hardcore RPG.
It's just a hard game. But it's like the storyline and stuff like that is inspired by Dark Souls. It's just...
As in Vegan doesn't really put effort in.
Well, even when you kill things, you don't get XP, you get souls.
Okay, that's not... But if you were going to
Sure.
recommend somebody who wants to get into Souls or Souls-like, what would you say first?
What's an easy... What's that Jedi one called?
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah. I would recommend that one.
Okay.
Especially since that has a difficulty options. So
Yeah.
if you want, like, a game with a pretty good story and, like, it can get you into the gameplay, it's more of a Sekiro sort of thing with the gameplay, with, like, the parrying. With
Oh, yeah, and, like,
parry
difficulty affects your parry window on that.
yeah, you get a bigger parry window on that. I just played the game on normal. I usually play everything on normal unless it doesn't have a difficulty option.
Then you're just playing it on hard because, like, you know...
Yeah,
No
I
reason
normally
says-
play by myself, yeah. I normally, play through the games without co-op until I've, like, beaten the game once or something like that. And then I'm like, okay, I can do co-op now. Like, I know how to handle myself in the game.
So, yeah, Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order, I think, is a good one, because, yeah, the difficulty options. If you want something that is, like, it is Dark Souls, but 2D Metroidvania platformer, Salt and Sanctuary.
Salt and Sanctuary is fun.
That's a really good one.
Otherwise, I'd just say go straight into Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls 1, yeah, it's probably the least approachable at first. But
It's also like you give it a few hours and you really get into the swing of it, and then you're set for the whole series.
basically. Because I know, like, Miyazaki wanted Dark Souls 3 to be the hardest.
Yeah, right.
Which segments of it is, but I don't think it is the hardest.
No, what would you say is the hardest? Probably like, you ever feel the Boreal Valley?
It's probably, yeah, that's like the first, like, real difficulty spike.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's just DLC areas.
Yeah, the DLC areas are really well done, but they're also the hardest parts of the...
Yeah, like start the Ring City.
What was it? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Come on, think of it.
It was gonna be a Souls-like thing.
Shit.
Yeah, Soul and Sanctuary, the sequel, seems to be going even more in, like, the way of Dark Souls.
I haven't been following that.
I've only seen, like, that first announced trailer. That's about it. Like, what I've seen from the gameplay of it.
But you
It's gone-
analysed it for 5 hours.
Yeah, I did a frame-by-frame analyzation live stream.
Yeah, where can we see that? Plug your channel?
I don't even post anything on my YouTube channel.
No, but like, I have some decent like Dark Souls clips on there. But
Yeah, I should probably actually start.
you got that laptop now. You can do something with it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no. It's because it's got a skill tree instead. You spend the salt, because they can't use souls, so you get salt. And you use that and you get a level up, and each level up puts your health up, but also gives you a skill point to put into your skill tree, which goes towards, like, shaping your class and stuff like that. I hear magic in Soul and Sanctuary is completely busted.
Might have to do a run and try that out.
Yeah, I haven't used any of the magic.
No, because melee combat feels really nice for...
It's really nice. It's got stamina bar. It's got the classic Metroidvania where you unlock a skill and then you can backtrack to other places that you couldn't get to before and stuff.
I remember
like
that because I played a bit of it on a new profile and then I kind of clicked with that and went back to the very start and found something you didn't.
I think so. Or something that I didn't remember or something like that.
Yeah, it was something you hadn't gone back to get.
No, it's a... Soul Sanctuary, I think, is the best Souls-like. In the terms of it being as close as it to being a Souls game while not being a Souls game.
I would say Neo if the balancing wasn't whack for me, but
Yeah.
we've talked about that before, so
That game is unbalanced as hell.
it's fun, but yeah.
I feel like that you could say the same thing about that with the Surge.
Surge felt way too easy at the start.
Yeah, it was very easy at the start, but then, like, it just jumped up so much.
That
in the
second area.
Yeah. And I also at the time wasn't willing to commit myself to the Surge completely to, like, actually get good.
Yeah, I mean, it had some neat ideas with, like, targeting limbs.
Yeah, I liked that. I liked that stuff.
Because, like, it was also a way that you could build your character if you chose to go after enemies and take their limbs and build around that, but I don't know, I think I got about halfway through the second area and it was a really confusing area. It wasn't laid out very well because, like, I don't know. I feel like those zones are way too big for what they try to be.
Yeah.
Like, you can keep the size, but I feel like they're a bit too layered and they twist around on each other a bit too much.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they need a few more straight lines, a few more hallways and corridors. Like, Dark Souls 3 is technically a lot of straight lines.
Dark Souls 3 is, the most linear.
Yeah, but, like, the maps still have that scale and scope to them that makes them really impressive.
Very nice scenery and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Because you can actually see, like, past locations and future locations in the background, stuff like that, to really... It drives a thing home of being, like, how far you've come, even though you actually really haven't gone that far. It's just a perspective thing in that.
Yeah. Which is a really clever way of doing it.
It's neat. I like it.
Absolutely.
Like, from, like, the start of the game, like, when you're on the High Wall of Lothric, you can see Anor Londo and stuff like that. I mean, you can also do that in Dark Souls 1. You can actually see Anor Londo from, Finally Shrine. And you can also see Blighttown.
Yeah.
And the Valley of Drakes and that.
It's a good thing the series does.
Apart from Dark Souls 2, that I haven't noticed it's done it, then again, I've only played for it once.
I don't think it really does. Bloodborne does it.
Bloodborne does it.
Like, you can see the upper cathedral wall.
Dark Souls 2 is also, like, lots in, like, caves.
Yeah, it's
stuff like that.
It's very claustrophobic, that game.
Not bad. I think Dark Souls 2 is an even more open game with, like, all the branching paths.
It's got that thing where it's, like, multiple paths from the start and then one ending.
You can get to the one place. Well, I think it only really does that once. And then the rest kind of, like, branch off doing its own separate things, and then eventually you'll reach the end of that way, and then you've got to go the other way.
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm going down into...
Like,
fucking Dark Souls 2's version of Blighttown, which was the gutter. That shit sucked.
I hated it.
It was the worst.
First time I played through that, because I was trying to play with you, going through it by myself, despised it.
It sucks.
So much poison.
And you have to take it super slow if you don't want to get poisoned. But then you have the NPC invaders. There's 3 different invaders you can get there.
And then there's the Rotten and...
Yeah, the Rotten. The Great Mighty Pooh.
He will throw his shit at you.
Yeah. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Classic.
Absolutely, isn't it?
Never finished Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Huh?
Never finished it.
Really?
Played it a lot, but never finished it.
That feels like a game that'd be right up your alley, and you would.
It is. Like, I really liked it, but I was also a child.
That just sounds like excuses.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was so young. I was like 5.
Yeah. Well, you telling
Couldn't
me you
read.
weren't like a great gamer from birth?
Oh no, I was. I came at the pussy gaming.
You know, they say I was head first, but really I was controller first.
I was joystick first. I ain't talking about my penis.
Wow, okay. We had like an arcade stick, like fight stick?
Yeah. Just playing Tekken.
Really?
Yeah.
Who you main?
Jin. Wasn't that like the only character back then? There was like Jin and King and...
I mean, like most of the mainstays on the roster were there from the start.
There was only like 6 characters from the start.
I think there was more.
Probably 9.
Yeah, maybe 7.
Yeah, I came out of the womb playing Tekken 7, meaning that one guy that's completely broken the competitive world.
Yeah, the black guy.
Yeah, who's like insanely fast and insanely strong.
Yeah, very cool. You want to show an Elden Ring? It's gonna be so bad.
Oh, it's gonna be the worst game ever.
Absolutely. Like, you see that, like, teaser of, like, the friendship and...
I know. Why's he gotta be so fat?
I hate fat
I
guys.
don't want to play a game with a fat person.
Exactly. Fat people should die because, like, they let themselves become fat.
God.
Hey, don't say my name.
Sorry. God.
I mean, I'm not serious, you know that.
I know, but Jesus.
I only hate the samurai. Because I hate
Japan.
Asian people.
I hate Japan.
Japan's like the worst.
Nagasaki was my favorite thing.
Hiroshima.
What's Nagasaki?
I think there's another nuke dropped on Japan. Like, that's another location in Japan, I mean.
Oh, well. They got bombed. All of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna review bomb. That'll be the third bomb.
Yeah, Ryan's Reynolds movie got the opposite of that.
Somehow. It was funny reading those reviews, but no.
It's not good.
I can't show an Elden Ring. It's good.
It looks like it's going to be good. Just show us that gameplay already.
Show us Pot Guy.
Show us Pot Guy. If Pot Guy's an enemy, I'm not going to finish the game.
Can't kill him.
I might be able to push myself to it. You seen him?
It's adorable.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
I love him.
I'd cry if he went to hurt me.
Mm. Just the perfect man.
Specimen.
Perfect's just thing.
Absolutely breedable.
In the list of top 10 things, he's number 1.
I thought number 1 was tits.
Number 10's kids falling off bikes.
That's a good thing.
Number 9, proving someone wrong. Number 8, forgetting that's a holiday and you don't have to go to work the next day.
Yeah, figuring out you can have a day off work.
Number 7, head kicks. It's a good video.
It is a good video.
If I could build a bitch. Wings, shark arms.
Mini fridge.
If left butt cheek opens up to be a mini fridge and it only has lemon LaCroix.
You know, I would build a bitch.
If I could build a bitch, I would make her cool.
You know, if I could build a bitch,
It would be a man.
I'd make sure she goes fishing.
Goes fishing with me. Appreciates the art.
Absolutely. But you've been getting back into drawing.
I sure have.
Been doing your arts?
I sure have.
How much?
Not that much. But I'm getting back into it slowly but surely. I'm actually getting like ideas in my head and stuff like that again.
That's cool.
Like I've gotten an actual like boost of motivation to do it again.
Yeah, because like you did the thumbnail.
Yeah,
which is amazing.
Once I get my drawing stuff set up, I'll finish it.
Oh yeah, I can
get it proper done.
I'll send you the like file
Mm.
and all that for what you've done, so you can just open it up and work on it.
Yeah, finish it off.
Exactly, that'll be good, because then you can, what did you say, you just like do tiny little edits for other episodes, and you know, if you feel like you'd redesign your character.
Yeah. Like as just a running gag thing, just change it up every now and again to something stupid.
Exactly, and people think, oh, is somebody different here?
This is a different host. I've got a voice changer.
Yeah, we'll...
Or what they do in Free Guy, an accent filter just gives them an accent. I don't know how that works, but there's so many things where I'm like, that's just not how that works. But that's also just my inner like nerd rage coming out. I'm like, I mean, obviously that's not how that works. Everyone knows that's not how that works, but like, come on.
Is gamer raging?
I did gamer rage while watching that. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a very good movie.
It's alright. You're okay.
I just like how that one bad review we found was like in the... That's not why I disliked it.
Yeah, the one that I just read earlier.
Yeah, it's like, yo, these stupid leftists, man, it's fucking liberals.
Seething.
I hate these SJWs, man. Feminism sucks.
It's so dumb. I think it's really funny reading those opinions.
Oh, it was really funny, like, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, it's the same. There was some moments in the movie where it was funny, it was entertaining, but it was bad.
But like as a complete package,
I would not watch it again.
yeah, fair enough.
I would not. It's way too long to watch it again.
It's not even good enough to warrant a rewatch. Like,
Mm.
I'm fine with rewatching like long films and stuff, but
And that's just Tarantino movies.
so good.
They're all so long.
But they're just good.
They're good. I like them.
Yeah.
Good movies. Which is apparently a red flag in men, is if he likes Tarantino movies.
But that's a red flag in men?
Apparently, if a guy likes Quentin Tarantino movies, he's a red flag, which is like most men in the world. Like Tarantino just makes good movies.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of women like his movies as well.
My auntie, she loves Pulp Fiction. It's one of her favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. I mean, good one, cheers.
She like used to own like a big poster of it and like actually have the script.
Ooh, that's cool.
And that.
Oh, that's a good topic. Old games that should be remade.
That is a good topic because it's also how would they remake them? You think like should it just be like they just
A 1-to-1 upscale remake? Or...
Yeah, like do they just like put up the resolution or do they like
well,
really?
No, if they up the resolution, that's a remaster.
True. Like it's how big of a remake because like the Demon Souls remake was. It's like the closest it can be to the original while making it next gen graphics and stuff like that.
Have you seen like the behind the scenes videos of doing all the animations for that and stuff?
I've seen some of like the mocapping and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's all really cool.
And so it made the game look and feel like actually had weight and stuff like that.
Yeah, mocapping every action and
Really cool.
because it's like, hey, axe, two-hand axe with shield.
I mean, and
Axe you don't have strength requirement for.
yeah. No. What's a
What era of game do you think should get a remake? Would you go PS2 or earlier?
I would go probably like because like 2D games like they could just be just redrawing it or something like that.
Yeah,
or just making a simple 3D model.
Well, not even redrawing it because I know people don't like the Ace Attorney remasters or that changed the sprites for like drawings.
Yeah, like some people just like with those games, that's fine. Like sprites and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd say you just remaster those upscale drawings, upscale sprites to maybe change the frame rate.
Yeah, I think it's early 3D games and that should have some remakes.
But the thing is, a lot of early 3D has already gotten some of their remakes.
Or like fan made ones and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a fan of like them remaking them into like putting them into like the Unreal Engine, making them super realistic and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's still like it feels like it's
uncanny.
Yeah, it's just like you haven't seen the new Space Jam.
No,
it's when they turn them into the super realistic 3D models that just are disgusting.
Why isn't it like just the hand drawn?
They were hand drawn. But then, like, they activate the graphics. And they become, like, these, like, fur-textured, like, 3D animated... fucking disgusting... like, it was... like, it legitimately is just, like, an uncanny, like, uncomfortable to look at thing.
Yeah, I'd say if you're going to remake a game, probably PS2 era.
I would say, PS2 era. Because, like, PS3, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, no.
Some PS3 games still hold up.
I'd say a lot of PS3 games still hold up. So, you got any ideas for what you'd want remade?
Crazy Frog Racing 2.
You haven't played that.
Yeah, I need to remake it so I can experience it.
Okay, we buy a PS2 controller for me, and then we can play it on my PS2.
I buy a PS2 controller for you.
Yeah, you should. Nah,
yeah, you should.
Nah, I'll probably ask Dad about it or something.
Yeah. What PS2? One that comes to mind from the original Xbox is a game called Jade Empire, which I think is a very good game. Has a very good story and stuff like that. Has a cool twist if you're not expecting it.
I'm not expecting it. I don't even know what that game is.
Exactly. It's a good game. It's like a Japanese martial arts game, but like it's got all the it's either Japanese or Chinese.
Shenmue?
No, it's completely fantasy based. Like it has all the mythology and stuff like that in it, and demons and that, like the Chinese demons and stuff like that. And it has the fox demon and stuff like that.
A kitsune?
Yeah. So it might be Japanese.
Yeah, it might.
I think it's Japanese then.
I'm not good.
So it has fun characters and stuff like that. Good dialogue. The combat's very arcadey and bashy. With just you tug onto them and you mash X, which would be the side button.
Square.
On the Xbox. Yeah.
Square equivalent.
Yeah. Well, it was an Xbox exclusive. The the King Kong game on the original Xbox.
Oh my god, like Peter Jackson's King Kong. That's actually a good game.
I liked that.
That was a good one.
That was fun.
That was a great movie tie-in.
Yeah, back when they actually made cool, like, standalone movie games.
You know what else is a good movie game?
Spider-Man.
Madagascar.
Madagascar. Crazy Frog Racing 2.
If only we got the Crazy Frog Racing 2 movie.
I can't wait for the Lego movie, the game, the movie 2. The sequel to that.
Yeah, I can't wait for the movie based on the Lego Movie 2 video game.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's just nostalgia for being a kid. I gotta replay it sometime, but I really did enjoy Madagascar on the PS2. Because it was just a solid platformer.
Mm.
There was a movie tie-in. Like, you go level as the penguins where you'd like slide around on the ship and you'd take out guards and stuff to... And then you had this like boss fight against this hunter trying to shoot you and...
Yeah. Bloody... What was I gonna say?
Can you add something?
I think, yeah, Ratchet and Clank games might be a good one to be remade. Well, I mean, they did number 1, but that's not really number 1.
That's a bastardization.
Yeah.
I don't trust them to remake them.
True.
I'm not gonna say Jack because like you can play all the Jack games on PS4.
Yeah, true. They're all ported up, aren't they?
Yep, very fun games.
I still stand by Jade Empire. Probably some Nintendo 64 games.
I have no experience on 64, so I would not know. Actually, you know what would be a fun remake? Nicktoons games. Like people love their Nickelodeon, right?
Jetstar Radio.
Jet Set Radio?
Jet Set Radio, that's it. Jet Set Radio, not Jetstar. I haven't actually played it.
But
it looks cool, and I like the music. And I like the music.
It's a shame that the composer, like Hideki Nagamura or whatever his name is, he's being corrupted by Twitter.
Oh?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up his Twitter. You keep talking about games you want remade.
Okay. Yeah, I think just like sort of the classics, obviously that haven't had like the remasters and stuff like that. What's it called? Jet Force Gemini? Jet Force Gemini, I think that's it. It's a Nintendo 64 game where you kill alien ants.
Yeah, look at his Twitter. I asked the e-girls of the world,
him!
Can you really marry me? Or all I need is a beautiful woman.
That's yeah.
Yeah, he makes great music, but like, oh my god. Twitter is for people who are not happy.
Jet Force Gemini. Do this.
Oh.
Do that shit.
Oh my god.
Nostalgia instantly. And there's a robot dog.
Robo-dog.
There's a robo-dog. And a blue hair bitch.
Yeah.
Because you had to have crazy colours back then. Everyone had blue hair.
Blue hair is just trendy. It still is.
Yeah. I still, like, vividly remember a lot of the game. The Torak games as well.
I'm not familiar with those either.
They've been ported up on the... No, it's not Torak. Torok?
You know what we need a remake of? Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004.
Hell yeah.
You know, that one specifically really just resonated with me. Loved it.
Yeah, Torok. Yeah, I remember. There was the shitty, like, sort of modern one they made on, like, PS3 and that.
Oh, wait, no, there's a Tiger Woods game for free with PlayStation Plus this month.
Yeah, well, it's just a golf game.
No, it's Tiger Woods PGA Tour.
Is it Tiger Woods?
Yeah.
God. Is Tiger Woods still a thing? Did he, like, cheat on his wife and stuff like that?
I mean, hell yeah, epic.
Yeah, apparently it's been known that, like, golfers really just cheat on, like, their spouses and stuff like that.
Unfaithful.
Yeah.
But unlike
why,
me, ladies.
Who, like... Who plays golf and, like, I'm a player? You play golf. You're a nerd. You wear
fingerless gloves on one hand.
You are firstly, you wear fingerless gloves. Firstly, that should just make you instantly unattractive to anyone.
Second, people carry your rackets. You don't even carry them. You have a caddy.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to get calloused. That's why you wear the glove like a little bitch.
Disgusting. Reason number 3 to hate golf players.
Yeah.
Stupid hats.
Why you gotta look like a dork?
Actually, just scratch number 3. Number 3 is just bad fashion.
Fucking khakis?
Oh my god. Those polo shirts.
Polo shirts?
With like the tiny little...
Do I look
logo.
like a white suburban dad to you?
You do, but like that's not the point. You should be a styling suburban dad.
Exactly. I should be the one that tries way too hard to be hip with the kids.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we don't let you outside. Especially now, schools are back on. Can't have you roaming the streets.
No.
You're a danger to society.
Nintendo 64 games. GoldenEye 007, not that shitty like Xbox 360 one where like GoldenEye's coming back and everybody's like, oh my god, it's going to be a remake, but no, it was just a shitty Call of Duty clone. Like the original GoldenEye. Perfect Dark. I mean, that sort of had like a...
Yeah, let's look for a list. I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm not really seeing anything that I want.
I mean, it's all cool, look kind of cringe. Wait. Can you make sure you hear him? Kate.
Okay.
You're my mom. Force Gemini, classic.
You already talked about that.
Is this the one I'm thinking of? If it is, this game actually rocked. Yes, it is. This game was fucking brutal.
You want to give us the name, bad boy?
Star Wars Shadow of the Empire on the Nintendo 64.
Ooh, okay.
It like had really cool like levels. Some levels were like just like flying like one of the ships, destroying enemy ships, and then one of them was like pod racing, and that a lot of them were like going through levels and shooting guys and that. But like maybe because I was just so young and bad at the game, but it just was like really fun to like every time I died restart the level.
Yeah, it was really fun to suck at the game.
It was, but because like I was so young, so like every time I got further into the level, I felt like I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
He's progressing.
Yeah. One level that really sticks in my head is you're riding on top of a train.
Ooh, okay.
And like things are flying past and you gotta shoot them and stuff like that, and you're going like, you're like making your way up the train as well as the level goes, and like you end up finding a bounty hunter on a jetpack and stuff like that. Like this is just like pure memory from like over a decade ago.
Yeah, of course. I'm trying to think of what other games I'd probably like to see remade. Problem is, asking for remakes is like bad precedent because like remakes can be fucked up.
Oh yeah, and they can be so easily just made for cash grabs. Like they can just half-ass a remake, but
absolutely.
fans will just grab it up.
Yeah, like just nostalgia bait. Like it'd be cool to see some Simpsons games get remade.
Like Hit and Run or something like that.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Ultra realistic graphics in the Unreal Engine with ray tracing.
Yeah, you saw that video too?
I have not, I just made that up. What?
There's a video online of somebody remaking Hit and Run in a week.
God.
He actually does a pretty good job.
I think I heard about that. I just haven't like seen any of it.
I'm just trying to think games. Could be cool to see like Medal of Honor, like some of those older games on PS2 get remade for classic.
What was it? My brain went to the Resistance games, but
those are PS3, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, those weren't even that good either.
Yeah, I never played them, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, no, I'm drawing blanks.
The second we're like, oh, old games that should be remade. It's like, oh, now I can't think of anything.
We had a few, but the problem is I don't want to get like too ballsy with the ideas because it's just
it's
so
a touchy
easy.
subject with some things.
It might be cool to see a Sly Cooper remake.
A what? Remake?
Sly Cooper.
Or Tasmanian Tiger?
Ty's been getting like HD remasters on...
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so like that's probably out of the picture. But I feel like Sly's the only like mascot from that era that's like really out there that's not been touched. Because Jack's getting ported, Ratchet got a new game, Ty's getting ported.
Yeah, I forgot about the new game.
Yeah. Rift Apart. It looks good. I'm excited. There's a review from a guy I'm subscribed to. It's like, here's a review after I 100% the game. It's like, I want to watch it, but I don't want spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what should be remade? Yick, a postmodern RPG.
What is Yick?
Do you not know Yick?
Name sounds familiar.
Oni's playing it right now. It's a really shitty RPG.
I don't think I've been seeing it. Oh, I haven't watched any of it.
Okay. So, think like Undertale Earthbound inspired, with postmodern writing,
Okay.
really, like, average gameplay, and a self-centered douche of a protagonist.
God.
And, who's basically a self-insert of the game's creator.
No.
And the game's
Is this
plot...
Chris Chan?
No. There's a Chris Chan fan game, that should be remade.
Oh god. We should play it.
Hell yeah.
We'll record that.
That's like some super mega style content.
Yeah. Christian is... He really broke into the mainstream after he did that terrible thing to his mom.
Yeah.
That we will not say because...
YouTube.
Because... Well, yeah, but it's just... It doesn't feel right to, like...
Talk about it.
Talk about it too much. Like, that's...
His dementia-ridden mother.
Yeah, like, that's just not... Okay.
Yeah, you should watch the 50-something part documentary.
Yeah, you should dedicate, like, a large portion of your time to just watching videos about this one insane man.
It's good background noise, I will say.
No, I'm not saying it won't be. Like, I'm sure it'll be really interesting to, like, listen to and stuff like that.
But, like, it is a big ask to say,
Yeah, like,
watch it.
There's a lot.
And, like, a lot of it really boils down to, like, 2005 to 2009.
So all that happened in that, like, 4-year time span.
There's a lot that happened.
Jesus Christ, that man's been busy with terrible things.
Lots of trolls. It's all documented.
Yeah.
Like, basically, everybody knows everything he did for those days.
I love how, that one guy, like, the original Chris Chan troll, I can't talk, apparently is married to, like, that girl.
Yeah, Panda Halo.
Yeah.
Clyde Cash.
Yeah. Wasn't she, like...
His gal pal. Chris's gal pal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he made jokes about doing inappropriate things.
He said that
to
he
her.
had committed sexual crimes against her,
And...
he married her because she had conceived his child.
Yeah. Are they actually, like, together?
I don't know.
Where, was it, like, an actual thing where they just, like, planned it?
No, I think it's a troll thing.
Yeah, okay. That makes way more sense.
That'd
The dude looks like a troll.
what do you mean? He's hot.
I mean, he's off living his life now.
Yeah.
Back when the internet was just making fun of disabled people.
Still is at some point.
It is at, like, a certain point, yeah, but what are you, ableist?
Yes. Well, you can't.
Have you seen the things as, like, not drinking when you're pregnant is kind of ableist because, like, you're saying it's wrong for your child to have a disability?
Yeah. I don't want my child to...
I don't want to willingly put my child in, like, harm's way with that stuff. Like, you want to have a healthy baby.
You know...
If they happen to be born with, you know, a disability and that wasn't from your doing, like...
It wasn't from complications at birth, and that's how...
Yeah. Like, that's...
Fine.
That's fine. Like, that stuff happens.
Like, how guilty would you feel if it was, like, due to your own actions?
Exactly, like...
Like, even if they're perfectly fine and they're well adjusted, I'd still feel guilty as hell.
It's just...
Mind you, oh man, I'm never gonna give birth.
Me neither. Man, if only we still lived in 2009 Tumblr. Where they made men pregnant.
If only.
In, fucking...
No, now we got 2021 Tumblr. They won't even ship us together, man.
No, there was that one very large paragraph about how a person wanted to make Germa pregnant.
That's Germa, though. Germa stands are crazy.
That man is insane. Have you seen the thing where he talks about, I want there to be like a shampoo, and you're washing your hair, but then it drips down and goes to your mouth, and you use it as shampoo.
You mean it's toothpaste?
Yeah, it's toothpaste. And then it, like, drips out of your mouth, and then it's body wash, and then it lands on the ground and becomes cement. Like, this man is insane. Have you seen that he's done the German dollhouse?
I heard about the dollhouse. I didn't watch it because it's like...
There's multiple, like, hour-long videos on it.
Oh my god.
Like, it's...
Just by Germa?
Just on his channel.
God.
Like, Ludwig and stuff like that are a part of it.
Oh, cool.
It's insane. It's complete. That man is like the most insane streamer ever.
Don't care, stay blocked.
Germa. I mean, in all honesty, like, Germa's probably one of my favorite, like, content creators because of, like, how just
Out there he is.
bold he is with it. Like, he talked about how he had he was planning, like, he never did it, but he was planning to make a, like, elementary school play.
What?
Just because he could.
Wow, that is insane.
Because, you know, like, the, Germamania.
I think I do.
Like, his WWE stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He was going to do that in, like, a school play fashion. Because he did, like, a live-action one, which was, like, the last video he posted on his main channel, or the Voldemort channel, because it's the channel that can't be named. He was going to do one where it was going to be, like, a fucking school play.
That, Germamania stuff was, like, the video that I pinned Cade with. To, where it's like, when somebody says dinosaurs aren't cool.
Yeah, that was Glue Man.
Oh, God. When you told me about that, it's hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, I think I'd fucking laugh at most things you tell me because it's just... I don't know about it.
I'm funny.
Yeah, you're funny, okay?
I'm really funny.
Super funny.
Everyone should be my friend. Please.
No, I want to keep it
Please
to
be my
myself.
friend. Please be my friend.
If you're listening to this, be his friend.
Be my friend.
Zach, what do you want him to be friends on?
I don't know.
No, go make a choice.
I don't know. I'm twirling my hair right now.
He is. Stop being coy and make a choice. Discord?
Sure.
Instagram?
Sure.
Yeah.
Discord me your kittens. But like actual cats.
Yeah.
Not children.
Just pictures of pets.
I like animals.
You do.
I do like animals. My favorite animal is the raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think very cute.
Your
I like how they have hands.
Your favourite style of food? Animal style?
Favorite sex position? Doggy style?
Favourite toy? What's its name? The dog from Binding of Isaac. Love playing with that.
You would more likely know that than me.
No, Guppy's a cat.
My favorite dog in all media is Doug from Up.
Dog is great.
They have a miniseries on Disney Plus.
I saw that, but
I've watched it.
was it good?
I liked it. It was very cute. It was a very cute, like, heartfelt short series. Like, each episode's like 10 minutes long. There's only like 5 episodes.
Okay.
Like, it's a very short series.
Gonna
I
say,
watched it all in one sitting.
my favourite dog is one of my like Discord friends' dogs. She sends me pictures of him.
Nice.
It's called Dante.
Dante's Inferno?
No, Dante from Devil May Cry.
Ah.
Yeah.
Honest mistake.
Honest mistake. I'm gonna scroll through and see if I can find a picture. He got a haircut recently and he looks very nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, here he is. Look at Dante.
Oh, it's one of those dogs. Those scraggly little beasts.
He's great.
Yeah, I'm sure. Dante looks great. Dante looks like a gentleman.
Oh, isn't he?
But he's a scraggly little beast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, this has been going on a while.
yeah, no, we've been doing this. This will be the mega episode.
Yeah, you know, we're going...
Episode 2, it's special because we actually made a sequel.
First anniversary.
Yeah, the anniversary of the first episode.
Yeah, we're celebrating the sequel to the first episode.
Yeah. That's what this is. That's why it's so long.
Yeah, and then episode 3 will be the sequel to this, so it's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Uh,
Should probably wrap it up now, though.
yeah, we probably should.